Hey guys, welcome to another arcade video. It's time to check out Rambo 3, just because you guys mentioned it in the comments of a previous video. And this game was developed by Taito, and it was released in 1989, and it was distributed in Japan and Europe by Taito themselves and by Romstar in the US. And I think the game was decently successful in the arcades. Maybe not as much as Operation Wolf, but still. And there was a lot of people involved in the game development. I think there's like a total of 9 character designers, which is quite a lot, even for a Japanese game. And the game was directed by Akira Saito, who also worked on Galactic Storm and Superman. And of course, more importantly, he was one of the programmers and the planner for the arcade game Densha the Go, which I think is one of Japan's most enduring arcade franchises. I think it's still going today, actually. And it's basically a train simulator, and it's not particularly well known in the West. But let's get back to Rambo 3 and have a look at the arcade cab. I couldn't really find any nice photos of it. And as you can see, the game is controlled via joysticks, but I believe that there are also versions of the game that uses trackballs, just like Cabal. And I've never seen this game back in the day. I have played it a bit in advance before recording this video. And let's just check out the intro. Lots of people to shoot and helicopters to shoot as well. Great stuff. And that guy. I don't think I've seen the movie, to be honest, so I don't recognize him.
Rambo 3.
Oh yeah. That's the sound your headband makes when you tighten it. Awesome stuff. And listen to the insert coin sound. That is pretty awesome. I wish my money would always make that kind of sound. We got a bit of an intro here as well with some, for the time, pretty nice looking digitized graphics. They are black and white and fairly low res, but hey! Escape! And this is a bit of a Operation Wolf Cabal clone. It's scrolling in all kinds of directions here. Well, it's going to start moving in a different direction on the second stage. Otherwise, it's pretty straightforward shooter here. And you can also, oops, I missed that, lob grenades or fire the highly effective explosive arrows. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I was a bit too early there. I cannot resist barrels. I'm sorry, I just can't. The explosive can't. It's just irresistible. I need to shoot them the moment I see them. And yeah, I can see that this game would probably control pretty well with a trackball. And I find it actually quite fun. It's not maybe as good as Operation Wolf. I mean, it doesn't look as good either. It definitely looks a bit more primitive. But it's a fun game, and I can see myself having a lot of fun with this in back in the day, especially in 2-player mode. Takes a bit of time getting used to the bullets that keeps flying at you. I keep missing them. I keep focusing on aiming on stuff, and then I just don't realize that, oh shit, there's a bunch of bullets heading my way and I get hit because, yeah, I don't see them. But you do get used to it. And it's also a decently simple game. It's not crazy hard. And we already reached the boss. Make precautions. We've got this big fat tank and these guys hiding behind us. I'm just going to try and murder these guys first, because they are a bit of a pain. Oh. Oh, let's grab that. Yeah. Let's just blow up the tank. I can imagine this being quite fun in 2-player mode. And I'm not sure if it's the same difficulty in 2-player mode. Enemies were cleared. Get this kind of nice scaling helicopter going into stage 2. The helicopter's not going to last. Shooting battle. And I, for a moment, thought we had like an Afterburner clone here, but no, this is just a cutscene where I get shot down and bail out of the helicopter. So yeah, sadly, no flying a helicopter. At least not as far as I know. I haven't played all the stages. But yeah, again, the graphics are nowhere near as good as Operation Wolf, and they also are a little bit weird at times, to be honest. This size-wise, I mean, some of these guys are absolutely huge compared to the vehicles, and sometimes Rambo is like a giant. But hey, it doesn't really matter. As long as it's fun to blow stuff up, yeah. And of course you've got power-ups and stuff. And also the most sturdy tents in gaming history. Oh damn, missed those grenades. I was paying attention to something else. And I'm going to be using my highly effective arrows. No, I think that was something else, to be honest. I haven't fully understood the power-up system, exactly what they do. And these guys, they will actually grab you and you need to shoot them. I think that's pretty hardcore, you know. If you've gotten grabbed by someone, your first instinct would become maybe to hit them in the face. Not Rambo, nope. He shoots them down, whether he has a rocket launcher or a freaking machine gun. He's just like, yeah, I don't need to worry about shooting myself in the foot or anything like that. No, no, no. I'm just going to machine gun these guys off my back. Or even worse, rocket launch. And these bald fellas are a bit annoying at times. Oh, it's boss time already. Yeah, the game is fairly... It's got fairly short levels, I should say. Let's use my arrows. Shoot the crap out of these vehicles. Oh yeah, I got a lot of upgrades here. Almost making it a little bit too easy. I think this game is also one of the few games that uses Taito's System B, I think it's called. The scaling functionality of that system. Don't think it was particularly well used for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe they came up with a better system. I don't really know too much about the various arcade systems of the various manufacturers back in the day. There's a lot of them. But yeah, apparently scaling wasn't particularly common on this board. And we need to shoot these flashing parts here, and I'm just going to be using my arrows. I think this is going to be over pretty quickly. Yeah, it's pretty easy. I expected a higher difficulty, really. And of course now it's time to actually drive a motorcycle, so that's pretty cool. Oh, that's really nice. Out for a ride in the countryside with some Russian helicopters chasing after you. That's good. We get some pretty big sprites there scaling away, which is pretty nice. But of course this is also the stage where the scale of things becomes a little bit weird. I mean, just look at the size of some of the things here. These bushes are bloody huge and the guys are tiny, and Rambo is huge riding a absolutely ginormous motorcycle. We can also jump, as you can see here. That's kind of cool, I think. So not a bad arcade game. It's quite enjoyable. If again, not maybe the best shooter of this kind. It looks a little bit uninspiring. And check out these towers. They are super tiny. I don't know what is going on. And what the hell is this? Bouncing rocks? I don't remember that from the film. Of course, I don't think I've seen the film, so I wouldn't remember it anyway, but I don't think there are any. Or maybe there's some rock slides. I don't know. I also like the sound effects of the game. The screams that the soldiers utter when they die is quite entertaining. Also a little bit of slowdown. Maybe the system is being pushed a bit with the scaling. And this is kind of weird. I'm not sure what's going on here. Some sort of bouncy rocks that pile up and then explode. I don't know what that is. A little bit weird. Was that in the film? Please let me know. Oh, it's these guys. I think we need to shoot the launchers, the missile launchers, and the flashy bits. Oh, yeah, it's getting a bit harder now, but still not super difficult. Yeah, we definitely need to destroy the weapons on these helicopters to be able to finish this stage. It's a little bit unclear though at times what is weapons. Also, there's like 3 rotor sets on these helicopters. That's pretty awesome. Some really advanced Russian technology here. Ooh, yeah, fast fire. There we go. Goodbye. Scene 4. Fire in the dark. And then we get an inside stage, which, I mean, for the time I think it would have looked pretty cool. Please blow up the barrel, sir. And we get more weird rocks. And interestingly enough, you can actually pause the forward momentum here, the forward motion, by just staying near these rocks here, which is kind of cool. So you can kind of halt the progress a bit and just shoot the guys here before you carry on. And it seems like when things explode or you fire your arrows, there's going to be rock slides and such. So that's kind of cool, actually. Also, if you shoot the barrels, I think the same thing happens. It's going to be boulders flying all over the shop. Hopefully not hitting me, just the enemy guys. Yeah, this is pretty satisfying. It's a decent amount of fun. And again, it would have been even more fun, I think, in an arcade with some friends, of course. But is it as good as Operation Wolf? Or Cabal? Well, maybe not quite. Partly because the visuals aren't quite as impressive. And would you let go of me? Quit grabbing me inappropriately. My butt is mine. It's not a shared part of my body. The tanks are particularly weak in this game. The Russians don't make very good tanks, apparently. And I believe it's time for another boss. Don't quite remember what this was. Probably a huge tank. Make precautions. Oh yeah, no, it was these guys. This is starting to get pretty tricky. I do not know how many levels there are in this game. Probably quite a few. Stop grabbing me, man. Wow, what is wrong with you? Respect my behind, please. No, get away from me. Yeah, the enemy will also blow up from friendly fire, so to speak, so that is nice. I like that. I mean, look at that. He clearly puts his hand on my butt. I know I'm getting a bit fixated about that, but honestly, it's a bit perv, isn't it? Yeah, they really do fire off a lot of missiles and stuff here. But most of it feels pretty damn dodgeable, I mean, once you get used to it. Nice little touch that the helicopters are actually crashing, I like that. I think there's going to be a huge tank showing up if I remember correctly. Oh yeah, dear sweet Jesus, it's even bigger than before. Let's make good use of our arrows, and of course when we fire them or destroy the turrets, the tank will stop firing, so that is good. Yeah, made sure work of that too. Interesting. And I love that the tires just go flying away there. Scene 5. All-out attack. And these tents are back, the most sturdy tents ever made. And there's a lot of people running around, and now it's starting to get really tricky. And yeah, it's a lot of bullets, lots of grenades and stuff. This stage looks a bit similar to the stage before. Maybe there's not too much variation in the game, I don't know. Lots of barrels here, let's blow them up. I like that many of the things here are destructible. I do love me some destructible stuff. Oh, there was something in the tent. Something in here? No. Oh man. Oh, yeah, the carpet bombing is getting pretty severe. I don't think we can dodge this, always, at least. We need to get over on the other side of the screen. Oh, yeah. I was getting greedy there. I wanted that power-up. No, 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 no. Oh yeah, we can shoot the bombs actually. I think we can shoot the grenade as well, but I'm not entirely sure because there's so much going on. Yep, like the sound effects. Oh man. Oh, he has these weird tornadoes. I don't know what they do exactly. I can't shoot them, which of course makes perfect sense, but maybe it's just decorative? Probably, right? Okay, make precautions. Bad weather incoming. Oh man, look at this. I think this is kind of where I stop playing. Because, yeah, there's a lot of things going on here. Really need to kill these guys as quickly as possible, otherwise things are gonna get really rather miserable. Ugh. More tanks. More tanks, more helicopters, more of everything. Oh man, it's hard to judge where the rockets are gonna end up. Oh yeah, it's getting really tricky now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it quits right about here. Not a bad little arcade game, quite entertaining. Maybe not the most amazing shooter of its kind, but yeah, pretty solid and fun. Could have looked a little bit better, of course, but hey, it's just a minor complaint, I think. And as far as I know, there are no home conversions of this, so I'm just gonna say thanks for watching and hope you enjoyed and all that stuff, and as always, hope to catch you next time. Cheers!